Update, the Auto Trader accelerate to the finals.
This is ridiculous.
Ooh, I'm about to roll and run with this thing.
Running away.
Man, I'm gonna be waiting.
How can you run away with a month
You're up by
ago?
8 over Chico.
No, I'm talking about you.
Over me?
Yeah,
no, we're talking about
hey,
Chuck.
You
Yeah, but
and
it's a
Chuck.
long way to go. Oh, I just got a text from my golf coach. He said, if I play tomorrow, which I can't because of the hurricane, the tornado stuff, release the club early at the top with your wrist. Thanks, Stan.
Okay.
That ain't gonna work.
It will work.
I want to play tomorrow.
And quit stopping 3 times on their way down.
Hey, Ernie, let me just tell you this.
What?
If you think you go win the Black Masters this year, you got another thing coming.
I don't know if I'm going to win the Black Masters.
You're
but
not
I
going
know
to.
somebody
Gonna beat you.
I know who's not going to win the Black Masters.
Listen, you, Grant Hill, and Chico, I'm going to win the Black Masters this year.
Is that what it is? You and me and Chico and Grant Hill?
And Grant Hill,
Jerome.
and Jerome.
And Jerome.
I'm going to be like, you know how Tiger goes by one name?
So we're going to have a
I'm just
fivesome?
Yes, I'm going to just be going by Chuck.
No, you're gonna be going by suck.
And on we move.
Yeah, this just feels weird. Just to hear Ernie say the Black Masters sound weird to me. So I let it go.
It shouldn't. I've been the champion for 365
That even sounds weirder.
So what were you doing 2,601 days ago? If you're Ty Lawson, you were scoring 22 points, getting 9 rebounds, and handing out 11 assists on that Sunday night, March 4th, 2012, in San Antonio, as the Nuggets beat the Spurs. And Denver hasn't won there since. The losing streak stood at 13 as the Nuggets took the floor tonight in Game 3 in a series tied 1-1. This was the best game of the night.
And this is the best looking shirt
And not
of the
just
night.
because Jamal Murray showed
That's the
up in
best
a
looking
Chuck
shirt of the night. Thanks, Jamal Murray. Got love for you.
Nuggets were down 9 after 1 and then started the second quarter 16-0 in a 3-minute span.
Well,
And it was all guys off the bench like Malik Beasley getting it done.
Malik Beasley's a player.
No, the Nuggets, man, they have had a terrific season. We're not done yet.
Later,
I got faith in these Nuggets.
Gary Harris makes the lead 10,
Doesn't
50
matter
to
if it's
40.
System Arena though, huh, Kenny?
The Spurs go 21-8 to end the
Hey, this
half.
kid has been
Derrick
amazing.
White, man, is this
Man,
guy
he is
something.
unbelievable.
New Tony Parker.
It's funny that you bring up the name Tony Parker because White had 26 points in the first half, the most in a half for the Spurs in a playoff game since Tony Parker in 2009.
Wow. He needs some green grease too.
Yeah, he's playing fantastic. Oh, Jamal, what are you doing?
He's turning it over, and DeMar DeRozan is going to turn it into points on the other
That's
side.
a tough shot,
DeMar DeRozan had a 19 point
Okay, just pass.
third quarter.
Man, that look good.
That's okay.
Move it, move your body, move the ball, find the open man.
That's okay, Denver. This game is over. Let's get game 4. Go back home 2-2.
Yeah, but the highlight isn't over.
The game. What the hell
look at
just
that.
happened then?
Yeah.
Oh, and 1.
He got the bucket, but Jamal Murray, look,
Oh yeah, I like the little.
got the Pirtle.
He didn't move.
No, he stuck his knee out a little bit. Hey man,
Yeah, I got no problem with that.
With what?
You push. You're just about to hit you. You're supposed to be competing.
D. White, again,
This dude
all right,
on
like that.
fire.
26-10 run in the fourth quarter did the trick, blew that game open. They were up by
15
20
for 21.
and then won it by 10.
That's on fire.
36 points for Derrick White.
Can't wait till Saturday at 5:30.
By 10. Do we have some post-game yakety yak? Let's hear it.
Coach, what was your impression of Derrick tonight?
He's okay. He's okay. I have to answer that question. You were at the game, right? He was obviously spectacular. I don't know what else to say.
There's no doubt in my mind that Derrick White, the last couple of days, has been reminded about Jamal Murray's fourth quarter performance. Derrick White came out like he hadn't eaten in 2 days. He came out hungry. He came out pissed off. And he sent a very loud and clear message.
Considering we were still playing the G League last year, how much does this game show your maturity and your development as a basketball player?
I mean, I think the G League last year was huge. I mean, everybody said I didn't have playoff experience, but I did this in the G League. Just kidding. I think I just had a chip on my shoulder. Just the way I play since I was young and just trying to go out there, compete, and have fun.
Derrick White did not feel us tonight. I mean, that's the thing that I take away without having watched the film. He did not feel us, they did not feel us, and we felt them for 48. Big difference. They were the more physical team, and that's why they kicked our butt.
And the losing streak in San Antonio for the Nuggets reaches 14 games. But again, this game was tight until the fourth quarter.
But I love what Coach Malone said. Ernie, he got his butt kicked last game, came out tonight. That's what this thing is about. He got embarrassed by Jamal Murray in the second half in Denver, and he came out tonight like he hadn't eaten in 2 days, like Coach said. Now it's going to be up to Jamal Murray, and I forget the other guards, the other guard. They got the battle. Gary Harris. I mean, you got to, listen, Kenny just said something. At this point, when you got teams that are evenly matched, it's about will. I was watching Barry Melrose. He was talking about hockey. I was watching. He says, will beat skill. And right now, will is beating skill when the Nuggets against the Spurs. The Nuggets got a better team, but the Spurs are willing this thing to be up 2-1.
But and you look at it, and you see a Denver team that shot 52% tonight. But then you look a little deeper, and you see San Antonio plus 15 in points off turnovers, outscored them 23-9 at the foul line, and that 26-10 run in the fourth did it.
I mean, this is what the San Antonio Spurs have been doing for the last decade and a half. Even with Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, going into Aldridge, Kawhi Leonard. This is what they do. We understand that they're, and we always at times give Pop a great amount of credit, deservingly so, and sometimes not the players enough credit. Like we were like, oh, is Kawhi Leonard really that, or is he a system player? Oh, there are certain guys that are, but then we see that the system works, and then they have the talent that goes with it, and Derrick White was just a beneficiary. So Shaq, the skill over the will, because Phil was ready to deal. Well, you a poet now? You just giving us all this stuff?
I think they're not going to win a game in San Antonio.
You don't think they're going to win?
No, because they have to play out of their minds. Multiple players, not just one. We're lucky with, Jamal Murray had a big quarter at home, but in San Antonio versus the system, they play hard. They rarely make mistakes. They do everything right. And if you're going to beat them, you have to beat them.
Explain the system to people who wouldn't know. Like, explain it as a player, as Shaq the player.
The system is old school basketball, making the right play. You ain't got guys out there doing ISO. They got one guy that's allowed to do ISO, that's DeMar DeRozan. But other than that, if you don't have the shot, we're moving the ball. There ain't no dribbling between the legs, and there ain't no pointing out, come pick. They already know where they're supposed to be, what they're supposed to do, and they're probably the best execution team, like you said, in the last decade and a half.
118-108, the final. Spurs up 2-1. You'll see Game 4 here on TNT on Saturday afternoon.
Julio Escamilla.
I think Mike got hair.
Hey, Julio Escamilla. Thank you, Julio Escamilla, for watching.
Mike might have been in college there. I don't remember him having that much hair.
That was man, the internet. I don't do the internet, but I love looking at these. What they call them?
What you call it?
Memes.
What you call it? The internet?
The internet.
And GIFs or GIFs.
I-N-N-A-N-E-T, the internet.
You know what the hell I meant, fool?
The internet.
The internet.
We're going to Barkley Center for more highlights. Sixers and the Nets.
We need to patent that, Kenny, the internet.
It's not there.
That's why
you go out there with a one iron and hold it up.
That's what you want you to do.
What did Lee Trevino say?
Yeah.
Hold a one iron up.
Yeah.
No, I've seen you. So we're sitting there getting ready to do the show, and Kenny is fascinated because he saw a liger online, huh?
Well,
what?
No,
a liger.
It was a lion, but it was as big as a horse.
What's that? What's the liger?
A lion and a tiger.
It was a lion that was as big as a horse, man. It was incredible.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I didn't either. Look at that, man.
I never heard that before.
Look at this. Look at it.
It's a liger. It's like my favorite
real.
animal.
That can't be real.
Yeah. They talk about him on Napoleon Dynamite.
Listen, come on, man. You know everything you see on the internet is real?
Hey, should we do some highlights?
No, not of these 3 games.
Too bad. We're going. Here we go.
I'm not going to get in the way of the game because, I want to have a little back and forth with Patrick Beverly. I'm Kevin Durant. You know who I am. Y'all know who I am.
Indeed we do. And And so here comes game 3 after the
Kevin.
Clippers' miraculous comeback in game 2.
Woke up that bear.
Hey, Patrick Beverly's on that green grease my grandmother used to have.
No.
Here's Durant. How tough is that fadeaway?
Dax.
See that green
Tough
grease?
for him.
Lord.
Steph pulls up for 3.
That green, get him some of that green grease.
I like
man.
the new
Get him
now.
get him
down with new now.
He need a blowout kit or something.
He makes it look effortless.
This thing was over early. Shaq, he do need a blowout kit, don't he?
Yeah.
Durant. I tell you what, please nobody tell him I'm
That little
about
Springer.
Yeah, he made it easy tonight.
And then over Beverly.
Shoot over the chair.
Just shooting over the chair.
53-32 at that point.
Keep your hair natural, my brother.
Clay Thompson.
Won't you
Had
make your
10 points in the
If I could grow hair, I would.
Ain't nothing wrong with chemicals.
No, come on, man.
You ever get the feeling I'm the only one paying?
Well, this game was
See,
a
now, come
hard.
on, man. Why we paying attention to a
I know,
40?
I know you're not.
Look at that look right there.
Patrick Beverly.
Charles, let me get
Foul
some of your
trouble.
grandmama green grease. That's what that look was.
Oh, double technicals for Durant and JaMychal Green.
Kevin Durant, I tell you what, boy, you're going off like this and you're arguing with somebody.
He's not arguing. They were actually talking.
No, you don't, man, listen.
Well, man, that's a heck of a
There's
Argue with
Steph
that
again.
pop. Boy.
KD, go ahead and shoot that thing.
Get some of that.
And then watch this play.
Oh,
Because this put Golden State up 31 with about 7 minutes to play.
let's
in the
come
third
back.
Quarter. They're almost the exact same spot we were at in game 2. But
something, right?
nothing happened on the Clippers side just
Yeah, yeah. That's
A broken clock, what?
broken clock is right twice a day.
Well, could it happen again?
That don't mean you want one.
We're going to buy a broken clock, please.
I'm just saying,
132.
it works twice a day, in fairness to me.
132. In fairness to you. 132
Thanks, Lou Williams, for the auto trader
to
game.
105. The high point total in the playoffs so far is 38. Curry had it in game 1. Kevin Durant has it in 38. Has it in game 3. Here's Steve Kerr.
Yeah, Steve, what did you see about Kevin's mindset tonight?
He was aggressive from the start at both ends. He attacked. He said it yesterday. He's Kevin Durant, and so he showed everybody who Kevin Durant is.
Steve, following up on that, was this what you were expecting?
You Kenny Smith.
Yes, I am indeed.
And y'all know that.
And I won't forget it.
We know you Kenny Smith.
That's right.
You
I'm
know,
happy to be Kenny.
Steve Kerr had said before game 3 he wanted to see Kevin Durant shoot the ball 20 or 30 times. He shot it 23 times tonight, hit on 14 of them for his 38 points.
Yeah, he just came out super aggressive. Again, when you a guy that's a prolific scorer, when you start talking about this guy's in his head, this guy can stop him. We get into this mindset like, okay, you got to do okay, and then we really come in super focused. I knew the Champs was going to come in focused anyway because they stopped playing in the last game, so I knew this was going to happen.
And you think Portland could beat this team 4 times? If those
Well, they got to get past Houston
I know,
first.
I'm just saying, if those
No,
two
they
teams-
got to get past Houston
I know.
or Utah.
Yes or no question, Charles?
I've already made my pick in the West. I'm riding with Dame, CJ, my man Ennis Cantor, El Rook Alpha, whatever his name is. It means the king, I think it says. Somebody
El Farouk Aminu.
Yeah, which means the king is coming, something like that.
The king is here.
Yeah. They got my man Jackson, Layman.
You don't have to go down the whole roster.
Stop going through the.
We don't have to go through the roster.
Just
man.
telling you.
That's not analysis.
Maurice Harkless.
That's not analyzing, going through the roster.
I just want to look at something real.
I'm
There's your Liger right there.
That's not a real thing, is it?
Bred for skills and magic. Pretty much my favorite animal.
I've never seen an animal that big on that site ever.
See, listen, if y'all had gave me that tiger doing the March Madness, we would have won the national championship.
Jake Layman has played 6 minutes in the series, by the way.
I was just naming some players on the team.
I know, that's very impressive.
We're saving him for the next round.
Before the injury to Nurkic, I was riding with them as well.
Just don't jump
I'm
off
not
the
going to
bandwagon.
jump off the bandwagon, but they are playing some of the best basketball. They
Yeah,
have,
been very impressive in
They
the
have
first two.
a lot of versatility. But Golden State Warriors, we see what they are. But we also know that at times that we see that they can be careless with the basketball. They get disinterested because it's too easy. And we got to see if that holds up. And this is the third year. In that third year run, Shaq could attest to this. That third year, it's not about skill set. It's about mental fatigue. Can you break through mental?
You mean looking for a three-peat?
For a three-peat. Can
Looking
you
for
break
their
through,
fifth straight appearance
right,
in the final.
right. Can you break through that mental fatigue for a three-peat? And now you're talking about a team that's been there 5 times. You know, that's LeBron. How that feel? How it go that many times? How difficult it is?
Come up with all the excuses when the Trailblazers beat them.
Yeah.
Okay, 132 to 105 is the final score of the Warriors.
That's all I'm with you.
2-1 lead in the series, Game 4 in LA on Sunday. I love how it's three ball guys roasting Patrick Beverley's hair.
In fairness, I was the only one doing it. Stop it.
That's right.
In fairness, rarely heard in these
Stop
bars.
it, man.
When we come back, we'll stay in the West. The Nuggets haven't won in San Antonio in 7 years.
Tonight's our night, though. Guaranteed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll see.